By now, police were piecing together their own version of Einfeld's movements that day, following a trail of electronic clues he'd left across the city.
This map here, wherein we've plotted a number of series of electronic data, including financial records, telephone records, and it essentially illustrates a signature of movement of a person on a particular day.
The 8th of January 2006 was a warm Sunday afternoon. Einfeld had booked a table for lunch with his old friend Vivian Schenker at Pilu restaurant overlooking Freshwater Beach in Sydney's north.
We were able to lock down a time where in fact the table where he was seated was open.
They ordered T-bone steak, blue-eye cod, 2 glasses of white wine, mineral water and coffee. At 3:41 p.m. their table was closed and the bill was paid for with Einfeld's credit card.
After that point, he left the restaurant and drove south.
Over the Spit Bridge, across Middle Harbour.
He was actually, in fact, using mobile telephones. The call registers. It's attached to a tower, and it is able to give us a general indicator of location.
So was he actually making a lot of phone calls after leaving the restaurant?
Well, there's a number of phone calls, not many, but a number sufficient enough for us to allow us to get an indication of his southward journey.
Einfeld's car turned off the main road into the back streets of Mossman towards McPherson Street.
Moving into the speed camera activation at 4:01.
So that's where the actual camera was?
That's great, where the black star is,
yep.
In McPherson Street, Mossman.
Einfeld dropped off Vivian Schenker and headed towards the Sydney Harbour Bridge.
The tripping of the E-tag here at lane 14, the toll booth, Sydney Harbour Bridge at 4:12, and then moving into telephone usage in the Piedmont, bouncing off the Piedmont cell site.
Einfeld evidently was hurrying to the Lyric Theatre to meet his wife, mother and stepdaughter. He'd bought them tickets to the matinee performance of Menopause, the musical. Einfeld dug himself deeper into a hole. In a 20-page statement he gave to police, he admitted he did drive across the city from the restaurant that day, but not in his silver Lexus. He was driving another car, a white Corolla borrowed from the garage of his mother's apartment.
Fortunately for the police, there existed some 80 to 100 gigabytes of data, digital CCTV data, enabling us to arrive at the conclusion that in fact on the 8th of January the vehicle was not in fact used and was always parked within the premises in direct contradiction to what Mr. Einfeld claims.